How you guys doing? This is here, Woman of God, and I want to take a moment to come on here and post this video. And I want to read a couple of scriptures before I get into my story of my eventful day. You know, God spared me today. I didn't realize it at that time, but let me read the scriptures first. In Isaiah 5:24, it says, "Before they call, I will answer. While they are yet speaking, I will hear." And then we go to Psalms 34:19. Good people might have many problems, but the Lord will take them all away. And then the last one is Psalms 18:19. He rescued me because he delighted in me. God is always working on our behalf. Oftentimes behind the scenes, um, we don't even see it or know it. Now today, uh, at my doctor appointment, I already had an event for day because when I got there, they evacuated the building because of fire. I was at my ICD doctor. So bad enough, they got your heart beating, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I had an incident where my driver um, was supposed to come and pick me up. Now this is around 3 something, and my Uber driver made it to pick me up. Take my glass off, so the glare came to pick me up. So on the way home, we were like 2 miles down the street, and all at once my ride was canceled, and so we had to pull over on side the road so the driver could check to see what was going on. And he was like, we called the office or whatever. And he was like, well, who's going to pay me? Because I already picked her up. She's already in my car. I'm sitting in the back seat like, what's going on? Because I'm in this man's car on my way home. And so it turned out that my driver that already scheduled me, another driver, was on his way. And he was like, I'll be there within 45 minutes. So the driver's car I was already in, he was already frustrated and cursing because he's upset, like who's gonna pay him for picking me up already. So at this particular time, he was like, ma'am, you gotta get out of my car. Now I'm unable to do a lot of things. I won't say disabled, but I'm unable to do a lot of things. So my thing was, so you gonna just put me out of your car on side the road? I mean, like, really? You know what I'm saying? You can't take me back to the doctor office where you picked me up at? And he was like, no, just get out of my car. So I'm standing in the middle of this parking lot. I knew I was on 249, 2920. So I was confused, like, how you know what I'm saying? How am I supposed to get home? So as I'm sitting there talking to the dispatcher, and she's like, well, just go in and to one of the restaurants or whatever and get you something to eat. Just give me something to eat. I'm trying to get home. I can eat at home. So I'm sitting there. I'm frustrated. Excuse me. I won't even try to sugarcoat it. I was frustrated. So I know what to do. I started praying, but I need to vent. So I hit my Elder Royal, and he calmed me down a lot. But he was like, I'll come get you. But I mean, he was in the, had some stuff he had going on. He's a man of God. So I'm like, I didn't want to be selfish. Like, yeah, come get me, because he was doing some Bible study, teaching or whatever. And I'm like, well, I'll just wait for the driver. Then it hit me. I was like, you know what? After I talked to him, I was like, my God, God spared me from something. I don't know what it was, because I had to look at the situation a different way. Something could have happened on my way home at that particular time. We could have been in a car accident. The driver was so upset, he could have took it out on me. But whatever the case may be, I'll never know. But I am so grateful to my Father looking out for me and sparing my life, because sometimes God do stuff, and we don't know what was ahead of it, in the traffic. The driver's already driving fast. So I'm just here tonight, just want people to know. Sometimes we have to look at things that are bad and turn to good, because anything could have happened. I don't know, but I'm just grateful for my Father for sparing my life and looking over, me, not knowing what could have happened. But then I thank God that another Uber came and picked me up. So even though it took me 3 hours to get home, I'm home. I am safe. God catered to my needs. And I'm just giving God's praise. I thank God. I thank my Father for what could have been. He take care of his children. And if it was meant to happen, it would have happened. But for me, just to say, I'm grateful for my Father for looking out for me and sparing my life. And that's all I want to say. You guys continue to have a great night. God bless you guys.